It's time for the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Here's the starting group for Houston. All out there with Porter. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Tate in at the 4 slot. And for Golden State, Oubre out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Curry. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, Kev, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles, in some ways that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
Here is House, covered by Oubre. Here's Tate. Green with the block.
And what Green lacks in height, he makes up for it hard. He's such an outstanding shot blocker.
Wall against Oubre. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Last season, a tough one for Draymond. Suffered a series of injuries, and no one hates to lose more than that guy.
Yeah, and even when he did play, because his teammates were around, he was exposed at some points, and he was frustrated much of the time. But that's in the past. Who cares about that? Now, he's right back to competing. Some of the players around Green over the course of his career have stolen the spotlight, but don't let that take away from the incredible player he is.
Passes it to Wood. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
I love the unselfishness from Wall. When someone flashes open, I mean, he's right there with the pass.
Wall with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
He gets it in there.
The balance Curry has is insane. He's not going to overpower you with the strength, but he stays in control.
And there's the pass to Wood. Over Wiseman. It's deflected, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Tate, the pass to Wall. Just 5 to shoot. With a step back.
Oh, some scouts look at Curry's size. They thought he might have had a hard time defending at this level. It's safe to say they were wrong.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Wall outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. To the middle. Here's Oubre. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You can't overcommit when Green has the ball. He'll make you pay by finding the open teammate.
Here's Wall. Fires from the line, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Oubre against Porter. Curry looking around. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Oh, lots of contact that time, but Steph with the great body control.
Rockets trail by 4. All with it. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him. so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Tate the pass to Wall. And some nice passing there by Houston. Porter finds Wall. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percent.
Here's Green. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You got to be aware of Green. Although he's a pass-first player, he even looked for a shot in here.
Outside Porter. Pass to Tate. Inside. Wall dishes to Porter. House kicks to Porter. 4 on the shot clock. 9 feet out. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
To the inside. Wiseman laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Wall passes to House. Back to Wall. Here's the 3. Here's Wood, and it's blocked.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
2 points. That one goes. Oubre's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And here's Wall. 8 points for him. Count that bucket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now here's Wiseman. Pass to Poole. Poked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Here's Poole. Wall grabs the board. And so Brown will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 4-point game. Wall passes to Bradley. Back to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far.
And Avery Bradley still a solid player for this team. You know, maybe not in his prime, but still defensively, he's a difference maker.
Yeah, G.A. I mean, injuries have slowed Bradley down over the years, but he still has some great footwork. He's physical on defense. He's undersized, but he can match up with either guard spot.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
DJ Wilson, he's checked in for Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poole, no good. Houston's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Wall dishes to Bradley. Wilson kicks to Bradley. Wilson the pass to Olynyk. Brown wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Rockets lead by 3.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate. And that feed was phenomenal.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Golden State. Stolen by Wilson. He lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Here's Toscano. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wall is creative in finding ways to get to the line. The D has to be more careful when it comes to guarding.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw.
As the #1 pick in the draft, Wall has always had a lot of pressure on him, and he does everything he can to live up to those expectations.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
And providing the scoreboard they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Houston.
Outside, Wall. Brown drives in. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Well, shots don't get any higher percentage than this. Looney is solid at getting good positioning and finishing.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. 12 seconds left to play in the first.
He may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays good.
Here's Wall. Lays it up off the glass. Wall's got 18 points.
I like the confidence of Wall inside. When he gets to his spot, he goes right to work.
Olynyk with the steal. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Rockets on top, ending the first quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work, listen to Steph Curry.
Can't tell how many shots I've taken in my life. And
as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Wilson, Wall out there with Bradley. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Brown in at the 3. Stephen Curry's checked in for Golden State. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist by Wall. And the Rockets lead by 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Looney gets to lead. Here's Toscano. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Some changes for Golden State. Green comes in for Looney, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Lee. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Kevin Porter's checked in for John Wall. And he gets the bucket.
Such a gritty competitor. I mean, when you talk about Bradley's whole game, it exemplifies toughness. We just saw that right there.
And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Rockets leading by 5. Right side, Porter. Olynyk trying to break loose and finished off by Porter.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
They got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, Do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Now the feed to Bazemore. In the corner, it's Oubre. And the Warriors miss again.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Tate. Softly drops in the floater. And now a 10-point Rocket lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Bradley. Curry gets the bucket.
Yeah, that'll keep the defense honest. I mean, you want to overplay Curry on the perimeter? Take some of this.
And it's Bradley with the ball for Houston.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, he can play for fast.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
That one good for 2. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Porter. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Here's Wood, and he drops it in from the low post. Wood's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Bazemore. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Kicks it out to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by House.
Sloppy finish. He was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
The Warriors making a switch here. Weissman's checked in. Rockets leading by 12. Now Bradley. Down low. The 11-footer. Wood. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on James Wiseman. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Oubre against Porter. Wiggins kicks to Green. Dishes to Curry. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And so House nails both of them.
In over his 2 years at UNLV, Christian Wood shot just 26% from long range. So he's made a huge improvement in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's become a key part of his offensive game, GA. He's put the work in behind the scenes. I mean, developing a skill set that's so much in the league.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Looney's checked in for Green. Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Wiseman the pass to Lee. To the paint. Wall with the steal. Oubre with the steal. Lee with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. The steal. Here is Wall. 18 points for him. They get the rebound. A second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Wood.
Timeout.
Wood's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Brown is checked in for Porter. Here's House. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. House has got 6.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Wiseman no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Wilson, he's checked in for the Rockets. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Wall. Inside.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Over in the corner, Lee. Trying to end the drought, and it's good on the layup. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. And Wall kicks to Brown. Now the pass to Wilson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
40 seconds left to play here in the half. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Poole, the pass to Lee. Lets it go with a 3. Hands it from downtown. Lee's got 5 now. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Rockets. It's tipped. It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Houston Rockets, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. It's time.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. You gotta love the John Wall we saw in the first. He had 18 points, 2 steals. And that does it for our halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
We've got Steph Curry. Wiseman's out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Wiggins in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Wall, no luck. The Warriors shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Wiggins finds Oubre. Fires from deep. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Oubre. He has 5.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is House, covered by Oubre. And that one's good. House.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's Oubre off the drive. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Oubre's got 6.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Curry against Wall. Wood. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Green. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, I love how he used his strength that time to get a shot up. A powerful player who continues to get better.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Wood. The Warriors shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Rockets leading by 20. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Right side, Wall. 5 to shoot. Here's Olynyk. Count that one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Outside, Green. Up top, Curry, covered by Wall. And that one's good. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Wall. Kept alive. Here's Olynyk. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. That's on James Wiseman.
If Olynyk gets you in a bad spot when you're on him, he'll never let you off the hook.
The Rockets have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And he knocks down the first one. The Rockets making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And Kelly Olynyk grew up in Toronto. In 7th grade, his family moved to Kamloops, British Columbia. He and Steve Nash, the 2 notable players to come out that region.
Wiggins against Porter. Curry. Bradley with some nice D.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The Rockets again can't hit. Warriors trail by 21. Here's Oubre. Wiseman dishes to Curry. He kicks it to Wiggins. Wiseman the pass to Curry. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Warriors.
Kent Bazemore.
The kick out to Porter. 3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And that one drops for him. Porter's got 6.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Bradley. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight?
Bradley against Curry. And Bradley gets it to go.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Wiggins left side. Golden State moving the ball around. The drive by Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Green's got 9 points here in the second half. Houston leading by 21. Pass to House. Back to Bradley. Here is House. He's got 8. He dishes it to Olynyk. Outside Porter. From 13. That one misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
I like seeing Green take advantage and take charge with his scoring. It doesn't happen every game, but you see he can do it.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action. We'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Toscano's checked in, and it's Damian Lee in for Kent Bazemore. And here are the Rockets now. They have a 19-point lead. And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training staff.
John Wall's checked in for Houston. Warriors on D. Tate the pass to Wall. Tate covered by Wiggins. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Lee kicks to Wiggins. Launches it. Warriors getting another chance here. The shot, no good. And Houston the other way now. To the middle, here's Wilson. Misses in close. Warriors trail by 19. On the wing, Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. He was all alone on that one. He's got 11. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Wiggins from outside. Again, Wiggins missing. Rockets leading by 19 points. Pass to Wall for 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Houston making a switch here. Woods checked in. 1:06 left to play in the third. Toscano hits the three-point bomb. Toscano's got 5.
That's a slip-up by the D, and I'm sure they know it. I mean, the one guy you don't want to give an open 3 to. Oh, man. Well, now he's going to be walking a tight line. I mean, one more foul, and his night is a wrap.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Warriors trail by 20. Outside, Green. A floater passes to Toscano. Now here's Curry, covered by Wall. And the pass to Toscano. Green breaking loose. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
All with it. Now Green defending. Count it. Wall's got 22 points.
Driving, spotting up. Wall can do it all. A fantastic job tonight at the offensive end.
6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line. And so Wall nails both of them. 20 seconds left in the 3rd. Wiggins outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 6th rebound on the night. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Another miss by Houston. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets lead by 19. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Rockets. Wilson out there with Wood. Then there's Brown, and it's Wall. Here's Curry. Wall with a block.
Well, the height Wall possesses, it allows him to get up for these type of blocks. Shooters have to be aware of his reach.
Outside Wilson for the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Lee. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Wilson's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside, Wood. And finished off by Wood.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Wiggins passes to Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. Rockets leading by 23. Knocked away. Pass to Wall. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Oubre's checked in for Damian Lee. Porter's checked in for the Rockets. Wood in the post. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Here's Wall. Another miss by Houston. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Golden State. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
It's stolen by Curry. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The awareness of everything around him. Curry picks it clean, then off to the races.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Houston. Daniel House comes in for Sterling Brown. Free throw good by Curry. Houston leading by 18. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Wall attacking. Basket counts. Wall's got 26 points.
He's very good at staying in control on his drives, and with Wall's amazing speed, it's not easy to stay in control.
Wiggins with it. Curry on the wing. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Wood.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
line for your Warriors, Andrew.
No good on the free throw.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
The Rockets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Curry against Wall. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Did you see how hard Wall went inside? He welcomes the contact on every play.
John Wall.
And that one falls for John Wall. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Outside Curry. Rebound by Olynyk.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And a wide open look for Porter. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Houston making a switch here. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Back to Wall. And there's the call on Curry. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Wall taking his time here. Passes it to Tate. 6 to shoot. The Rockets again can't hit. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Wiseman dishes to Oubre. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Warriors trail by 20. Down low, here's Green. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Green's got 15 points here in the second half. Rockets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Wall. Sinks that one from the post. And the Rockets lead by 20.
So hard to contain Wall in a pick and roll. He's too sly, too quick, too smart for the opposition.
Curry. That's good from Stephen Curry. And both free throws good for Curry.
And what you admire about Curry is how easily the game comes to him. But he's earned that. He works so hard, he can play with such a carefree attitude. He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him enough.
Rockets leading by 18. To the middle, here's Porter. That's tipped. Wiggins outside. Inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Now, what a great feel Curry has. I mean, even with contact, you're not going to keep him from getting the ball in the bucket.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And here's Wall. From the baseline. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, John Wall.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. His point to them was that they put themselves in the position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Timeout called the Warriors.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Here's Curry. Now here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
This is what makes Curry special on the offensive end, the ability to create for himself and others at the highest level of the game.
1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Now Wall. Here's Wood. Count it, and the foul. Curry. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The Warriors making a switch here. Mannion's checked in. Warriors trail by 18. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mannion's got his first 2 points. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Rockets. Outside Porter. Back to Wall. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 5. The 3. The Warriors pull it in. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Rockets.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
The one player that really stands out, of course.
Taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. Wiseman with the rebound. The pass to Green. Wiggins from outside. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Wall, and the shot goes in. Wall's got 39.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Augustine with it. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, any time